Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Coon Rapids, welcome to the show. Have a seat. Have a seat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another Mr. and McDonald's Employee of the Month.
Yes.
Food, folks, and fun. It's Kendall, everybody.
Hi. Good morning.
Kendall looking just like your mom, Sid.
I do. When I wear glasses, I am like her spitting image.
Yeah, you look identical to your mom. Yeah. And I say that not only because it's true, but I'm mentioning Sid on purpose. And why am I mentioning Sid on purpose?
Because today is my parents' 35th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
There they are.
Look. Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hello, Judge.
Hello. Hello.
Your dad is a looker. I mean, that's weird for me to say to you.
He is a handsome man, yes. This was the Red Wing Country Club circa 1987. My mom said it was 95 degrees and windy, but they got it done, went and had cake, and I'm like, they look so happy and beautiful and fruitful and young, and look at my mom.
And I was going to say, your mom, that is so right on. That is the mid-'80s bride right there. That she was the quintessential from hair to those sleeves. Look at those '80s sleeves.
Oh,
and and the flower crown.
The white tuxedo jacket with Kevin.
I know. But your dad, and I've seen the Judge lately, your dad remains a good-looking man, but they were just a hot couple. They are a hot couple.
I know. I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? So
well, I mean, hello. Two hot people make beautiful people right there. I mean, look at that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a big day. It's exciting.
I mean, not always. I've seen some weird looking babies, but I mean, not always,
Sometimes.
Oh, speaking of that, I have more. Okay, so we have that good news. I have more good news. And they posted on social media so I can say it without getting in trouble because, Jason's learned his lesson about that. But anyway, I want, Hot Trainer. I talk about Hot Trainer. We did that package with them.
Yep.
Hot Trainer had a hot baby. That's right. Yeah. Well, he didn't. His wife did. But I mean, so Hot Trainer and Birdie, his wife, they had a beautiful baby, a boy, Jax. With an X, I love that. So
cute.
And I know his mom and dad in Hastings watch the show. Hi, guys. So congratulations to my buddy Austin and Birdie and having a hot baby. So
a hot trainer baby.
Hot baby, yeah. Little. I have to admit something, and I know the audience, I'll be telling them stories, PG-13 stories after the show, but I don't know what has gotten into me. I'll keep this brief, but I've gotten like 4 hours sleep because are you ready?
What?
Hold on to your wigs and keys.
Okay.
I went to a concert at First Avenue last night. Thank you, audience.
On a school night?
Who am I? Who am I?
Do you know your bedtime?
No, obviously I don't. I went to see Orville Peck. He's the country artist. He wears like a very Sia. He covers his face.
Oh, cool.
And he did a song with Shania Twain in 2020. He's an out country guy, and I walked out a huge fan. I didn't know a lot about him. I did my research. He's phenomenal, and it was a great show. Yeah.
That's fun. But how are you feeling today?
How am I feeling today?
Yeah.
Thank God for makeup. Yeah.
And nap time.
And then you mix Sunday with what I did on Friday, which you're going to hear about a little bit later. And you'll see it was I need a weekend for my weekend, but that's a little bit later. Yeah, believe me, I have stories. Right now, though, it's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. That's all I can muster today. I don't have the energy today. I just don't.
risk.
I don't. Here we go. Tom Cruise was a wealthy man before Top Gun Maverick, but 2 weeks after the movie's released, he is now super duper rich. Tom is in line to make, get ready audience, more than $100 million on the movie. Yeah. Tom is one of the few actors who gets a share of first dollar gross, basically back-end profits, a percentage of the final back-end profits. In addition to his base salary of a very, very small 12 to 14 million, he gets 20% of first dollar gross, as well as revenue from streaming sales. Now that's the deal. That's what, I mean, he's a smart guy. That's what if you believe in a movie, you know, George Lucas did that with the original Star Wars. Forget, I don't want, cut my directing fee, but I want all the merchandising, you know, before merchandising was a thing. And look how smart that turned out to be. You know, Carrie Fisher, the late great Carrie Fisher, always joked that George owned everything so much that every time she looked in the mirror, she had to give George a nickel because he owned her likeness. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that comment from Carrie Fisher. Anyway, bravo to Tom.
Bravo.
Bravo to Tom.
Do you think? Okay. When people make that much money, like $100 million in like one sitting, you know what I'm saying? Do you think they stack up their money in little piles and then they do like the 100 million, the mini-me thing?
This is what I always think of. I just think of the practicality of it. Because, you know, like when we go to the ATM, the numbers on our ATM are very different.
Yeah.
I just want to see, I don't want his code, but I just want to be, I want to be behind Tom Cruise and I want him to check his bank balance while I'm behind him. I want to see what that feels like to see that many numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't have any.
Right? Yeah. Because I remember in my 20s, it was like a slot machine. You know, oh, please let there be $20 more without an overdraft fee. Joker. Okay, I can eat. I can go to the gas station and get my roasted chicken.
For $1.
For $1 on my dad's gas card. Next in the dish, The Rock has had a successful wrestling and movie career. And over the weekend, he celebrated by buying his mom a house. Yep. On Instagram, he posted a series of videos showing off the reveal. He and his team worked for 8 weeks to get the interior design just right. One of the rooms is called the SmackDown room, should you have a SmackDown room with your mom? I don't know. But that's where his mom keeps all of Rock's memorabilia. So yeah.
Cute.
And, you know, in contrast, my mom has a very small counter just of all my stuff.
All your trophies, collections.
Oh, look, no Emmys. Yeah, no.
Still just a little dusty area.
Still no Emmys for the Jason. I mean, we're 8 years into it. It's all right. It's all right. Look, we love losing to Iowa Public Opera. We do.
They're good
every
people.
Year. We thought it would be funny, though, next year, because you can kind of decide what category you submit.
Yeah.
We thought, wouldn't it be funny to submit, like, in the sports category and see if we have better luck there? You know what I mean?
We might.
We should just put it in the wackiest category and see how we do.
We're not sore losers. It's fine.
No. Next in the dish. What does the queen keep in her purse? Well, she revealed it during a special video for... Thank you, audience. Well, she revealed what is in her purse in a special video for her Platinum Jubilee during the weekend. Look.
Perhaps you would like a marmalade sandwich. I always keep one for emergencies.
So do I. I keep mine in here.
Oh.
For later.
It's just the cutest thing you're going to see all day. I love that.
Queen's got jokes.
Yeah. What is it about? Because normally we just see her, you know, there's something quite special with hearing her speak. I don't know, you know what I mean? Because she doesn't do a lot of interviews. There's something quite marvelous about hearing the Queen say anything, let alone pulling a standby sandwich out of her purse,
With Paddington the bear.
Yeah.
I think it's the accent.
Yeah, maybe. I love the British. God, I love the British accent.
It's like
do you keep a standby sandwich in your purse?
I have apples in my purse and a lot of other really random things.
Yeah.
Like buttons and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. All I have is dental floss and my little carrier thing.
I have those too.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to need it, like after bar popcorn. Anyway. No, I'm saying the pop.
It gets stuck.
I eat bar popcorn a lot, okay?
At least once a week.
We're going to thank you, audience.
Rude.
There is nothing better than that bar popcorn. Anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Like syrup. Coming up next, remember when I told you last week I was asked to be a part of a top secret thing? Well, now I can tell you what it was like being the secret celebrity for the Masked Singer National Tour. Then, they are the hottest trend in donuts. Everyone's talking about them. Producer Ted tries mochi donuts.
You make a good plain donut.
Do they live up to the hype? He'll tell us. And Leo Rollett, we're seeing what you have to say this week when we answer your questions when we open up the Jason Show mailbag. That and more when we come back. So it was all about the Queen this week, or last week, and that meant some local newscasters had to get out their British accents, and John Oliver wasted no time poking fun at all of them, and that is our late night rewind.
And now this.
And now, people on TV get a little too British for the Platinum Jubilee.
Welcome back to Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas. I am your British correspondent, Ken Smith here.
Good morning, everybody, or should I say cheerio, you chaps?
Cheerio. Cheerio to you, too.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Hello, Governor. Let's go across the pond.
Oh, across the pond?
Across the pond. We've got to make sure our posture's
Okay.
We're going to celebrate the Queen. The Platinum Jubilee.
The Platinum Jubilee.
Does that mean that Dina will read the news in her accent tomorrow?
I hope not.
I'll use the accent all morning.
Oh, so good.
Going to wait for our tea and crumpets this morning as we watch our Queen do her celebrations. I'm not the best, but sometimes I kick
A for effort.
My bad.
That's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello. That's all I have.
That's Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's Mrs. Doubtfire.
I just do the rest of the show in a British accent.
I don't think I can. But there are questions about whether she'll be able to attend her own celebration.
But why?
Well, it's because of health issues, so I'm going to drop the accent.
Probably a good idea.
Solid
I mean,
move.
yeah, probably. When you start, that's happened where you start making a joke and then you realize your script is going to a serious area. You're like, whoops, need to quickly get rid of that tone.
And
yeah. Well, it's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for Michael Babcock from TMZ. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Jason.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm tired. I ran. It wasn't that far in hindsight, but I'm not in great shape. So.
Well,
I'm thinking I wish I had my water over here.
I appreciate the early morning cardio for us, Michael. So Pete Davidson, let's start with him. He's taking things to the next level and is in full dad mode. What?
Yeah. So I think this is, and people would probably look at me like I'm crazy and say I don't care about the Kardashians. But if you do care about the Kardashians, I think there are two things here. So one being the relationship between Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian is clearly much more serious than a lot of people thought it was going to be. I for one, thought it was going to be just a hookup, a fling, and that would be it. But this is a serious relationship, and I think this is evidenced by the fact that you have Pete Davidson with Saint, who is a 6-year-old child. Kim is not there, and she trusted him enough to take her son out. They went to Cheesecake Factory, good choice. And this looked like he was on daddy duty, and I think that certainly means that things are more, are more and more serious by the day. Now, the question I have is, what's Kanye West's reaction to this, Jason? So Kanye has drawn a red line. He said, the kids, I do not want Pete by the kids. And that's the one area that no exception can be made there. Well, Pete was with the kids. So what does Kanye do now? Does he lash out? I hesitate to say interesting to see what happens because it's their family, but it will be interesting to see what his reaction is to this.
My question is, I wondered what they chose from Cheesecake Factory's 400-page menu.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so many choices.
So,
I mean, I would go with the chicken Romano, maybe, but
yes.
So many good choices.
So many. The Southwestern egg rolls, a personal
that's a great one.
Thank you.
That's a great
Thank
one.
you. Next
Why
up,
are you doing this to me? I just ran. I got my exercise
I'm
in.
sorry.
Now I'm
I
Cheesecake.
know. So things are not going well. They're getting a little personal between Jay Cutler and Kristen Cavallari as they finalize their divorce. What are they doing?
Yeah, so Jay Cutler, who is a quiet guy, he's doing a podcast last week, and he makes a joke saying that, normally, I think he said something to the effect of, sometimes you cry at the end of a divorce, but here he said, no, I'm not crying. I actually threw a party, and he was alluding to the fact that he actually got some money back, that Kristen Cavallari had done so well business-wise that she actually had to pay him, and despite the fact that he made over $100 million playing football, that the money was actually going to him. So he said he threw a party. So one of our cameramen happened to see Kristen as she landed in LAX late last week, and we asked her, we said, hey, this is what Jay had to say, and she didn't say much, but she was a little snarky, and she said, yeah, he threw a party, but I've been throwing a party for 2 years since we got divorced. So, So no love lost there seemingly.
Nope.
They, they broke up and then they got back together and it didn't work out, and I would say that they are certainly done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening again.
Hey, Mike, tell the folks about, you guys have a primetime special tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night on Fox. So this is, look, Jason, the country, for better or worse, was captivated by this Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. And at one point, it's crazy to even think about it at this point, but at one point, these two were in love. So Harvey he has been working hard on this special for the last couple of weeks. Everything from the start of their relationship when they loved each other all the way through this crazy trial. They're going to dig into it. It's tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on Fox.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, Michael, now calmly walk back to your workspace. Just calmly walk back.
I'm going to sit here for a little bit. It's okay. You can go off, please.
Thanks, buddy. I'll see you later. Michael Babcock, everybody. For more, go to TMZ.com. I love Michael. He's so nice.
He's so funny. Like, yeah, I just ran over here. Sorry. It's going to be a minute.
If you guys don't remember, he's the one that during the pandemic when everyone was doing Zoom, he had his cat. And the cat had just come from the vet, and the cat's cone was a big sunflower.
The bad cats.
The cat would just walk in the back of the shot with this big sunflower. It killed us. It was the best Zoom interview we did in months.
It was amazing.
It was so good. Next in the dish, McDonald's ice cream machines have been a source of frustration for years. They're broken a lot, like a lot. The audience obviously knows this. But apparently one company developed a fix. CBS Sunday Morning did a feature all about this. Here's a little bit of it.
Okay, what about this? BRL greater than 41F after SL. Just tell me what BRL means.
Now, just because a machine is down doesn't mean it's actually broken. It might just be going through its mandatory daily 4-hour pasteurizing sequence.
And each step in that process has to be done and executed in a certain amount of time or the whole thing fails and it needs to restart.
I come in the morning and it would say, what?
Heat cycle fail.
What did you guys come up with that could help with this situation?
We created Kitch, which is a little tiny computer that attaches to the front panel of the machine, and it decrypts very complicated messages that your typical employee may not understand.
Oh, this is it right here.
Exactly.
Okay. So this would say HPR greater than 41 SL. What would the Kitch message say that's more helpful than that?
Maybe something as simple as like this. This hopper heated up because you left the lid off.
Yeah, that's it. Well, So listen to this. So McDonald's has their fix, right? No. Despite being endorsed by the head of the McDonald's franchise owners equipment team, McDonald's corporate and the company behind the actual ice cream machines, Taylor, put a stop to it and then banned the use of the device in all restaurants. It just doesn't. My feel. Who? They must have pictures of somebody. You know what I mean? There's somebody. There's some blackmail or something. What's up with this Taylor ice cream machine? Who do they know? Who are they friends with?
You know it has to do with some money. Like they want in on the action. They think they can build a better one, probably.
But to me, if I was McDonald's, wouldn't you want that revenue coming in?
Right.
If that machine is stopped down for 4 hours, that is 4 hours where there's not revenue coming in, especially during the summertime. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Don't you want us buying your ice cream for 4 hours? I mean, I don't know.
Give us the ice cream. We're hungry.
Yeah. And let's be clear, McDonald's has really good soft serve. I'm not hating on Ronald. I just want, it's really good ice cream.
And it's like 100 calories. I'm just saying.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like one of the lowest calorie things you can get there. I don't know that. I just knew that.
Oh, no, I like that. That's a good fun fact.
Thank you.
Just
in college.
their little soft serve ice, they're about 100 calories?
Yeah, the little cone, you just get that, and then it's cheap, and you got your 100 calories, and you just go.
Oh, look at that. Well, I'll pair that with like a Mexican pizza or something.
Yes,
and
thank
then I'll
God.
blow. Yeah. Or a McNugget, 20 McNugget. Next in the dish, talk about a buzzkill in front of Cinderella's castle in Paris. So listen to this. This is proof. People always go, oh, you just love Disney. No, I'll bust on them when I need to. Disney is doing some damage control. Now watch this. Come back to the TV, everybody. After this happened, look.
Yes, that's great, but over here she's gonna be even better.
Oh, yeah. So that is a real proposal spoiled by a Disney cast member. According to sources, the man was given permission to propose in the restricted area. Disney has apologized and offered to make things right. And by the way, she said yes, if you're wondering. Now, look. I obviously get rules are rules, and there are a lot of areas that you can't go to. Addie, my buddy on our staff, worked for Disney. There's rules, or a lot of the rules at Disney are there for your safety.
Right.
Like I saw a woman, not a woman, she was this teenager, complaining that the dress code, she had to put on another t-shirt because she had strings holding together her shirt. Well, it's a safety violation because if the strings get caught up in one of the rides, you know what, anyway. Back to this, I get rules are rules, but there could have been a different, just let them say yes and then pull them down, because then you don't want everyone running up there if it is a restricted area. So I can see both sides, but I just think there's probably a better way to maybe handle that situation. And you know what it means when Disney's gonna make it right. They're getting a free wedding at Disney. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. They're absolutely gonna get a wedding at Disney World, or at Disneyland Paris. Yeah.
Can you imagine? This, like, you've got this beautiful moment and you've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's, and a guy with like these ears just comes in and runs and takes your ring and runs back down the stairs.
Yeah? Disney doesn't mess around. I mean, again, rules are there for a reason.
Very serious.
I get it, but just quickly let them say yes and then pull them down and say you can't be up there. Because you don't want all the goobers running up if it is a restricted area. And then you got Harry Carey up in there, so I don't know. We're going to take a break. When we come back, my top secret assignment this weekend will be revealed. Plus, we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Wow. Welcome back, everybody. There is a new donut shop in Minneapolis, and they feature donuts you may not have ever seen or had. Mochi dough. It serves up Japanese donuts, and if you're hesitant, we've sent our resident picky eater, because again, Ted basically just eats a burger and maybe ketchup, and that's all that he eats. Our picky eater producer, Ted, to try them out. It's time for our latest edition of Ted Tries It.
We're at Boberty and Mochi Dough. Nam, you own this place. Japanese donuts. What are we talking about here? What are these?
It's an amazing type of donut where we use a high-grade rice flour. What that creates for the donut is a chewy, a bouncy interior inside and a crispy outside.
Now I'm also told you have something else here. In addition to donuts, you have tea.
Yes, we do.
And you have an expert here.
I do. I have an expert that I can tell you more.
How are you feeling, Ted? You nervous at all?
A little nervous. Not insanely nervous, but a little nervous. Because I hear the tea, you can chew it a little bit, which I don't really like chewing.
You know you chew most food.
Aha, Lucinda, the tea expert.
I am. All right, so this is our mung bean pandan. And then I also threw in some konjac brown sugar jellies in there. I know. And then I also got our signature milk tea drink, which is creme brulee with brown sugar on top. You also have our brown sugar stir-fried boba that we make fresh in-house daily.
Ted, are you a big mung bean fan?
Huge.
So there is a layer of shizu up top. And then there's also
a layer of what?
Of shizu.
Oh.
So it is our house. It is like a cream cheese topping, but it's very exceptional. You can't go wrong. And then but you have to mix it. So you got to tip it upside down and give it a good shake. Yeah, give it a good shake.
Hold on, Ted. You don't have to shake your head while you shake it.
What? Did I shake my head?
First sip. Here it goes.
Oh, I didn't get any of the pearls.
Oh, well, you got to keep slurping.
I got them. Oh, that's pleasant.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
I wasn't sure about that one.
Well, you ready for round two? So this is our mung bean pandan. This is all made fresh in-house. So we slow cook our mung bean and then we add our pandan leaf. And I know you love trying new things. So here we go.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You know, they're just here to have you like try food. They have to teach you how to eat.
I always spill on the floor.
Look at that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
I was sort of expecting it to be like a shamrock shake.
Oh, well that's because of the green color.
Yeah,
that's misleading.
So turns out I like the mung bean panda. Pandan. Latte?
Yeah.
Oh. But what we're really here for are the donuts.
We got cookies and cream, and then we got the taro, we got this black sesame, and then over here we have funnel, we have the original, and then we have the churro as well.
You know where I'd probably go first, right? That plain one is looking mighty delicious. And I think I'm gonna first try the plain. You make a good plain donut.
Is that the best compliment you got all week?
You make a good plain donut.
So now you have the plain. I'm gonna challenge you to try the black sesame donut.
That might be better than the plain donut. That was a winner. I'm not a plain donut guy anymore.
High five. Yeah, you might still be a plain donut.
Yeah, you are. Ted joins us now. Ted? The audience may think it's a joke, but you really are a very picky eater. Am I right, my friend?
Very picky.
Yeah.
Very picky.
You're very plain. Like, what's a go-to meal for you?
Peanut butter sandwich.
That's it. That's an audience. I'm not kidding. That's anyway.
Or if I'm feeling, adventurous, roast beef.
Ooh, right, audience? Anyway, Did you, not just for TV, did you really like the last donut?
Chewy, good, and yes, and you know how when you eat donuts, it's great going in, and you feel great, and then like 5 minutes later, you feel awful.
Yeah, your stomach just, it kind of...
I felt great after this. I felt great, hours after.
Ted, what's the when you bite into it? Because they have cake donuts that are like a cake. You have lighter donuts like a Krispy Kreme. What is it? What's the bite of it? Is it crispy and then soft, or what is it like?
It's maybe a little crispy and then chewy. And I with the drink and with the donuts, I can't really describe exactly what I was tasting other than I liked it.
Okay, and that's all we need.
And it wasn't super sweet. We don't need the super sweet.
No.
Just give us
a little
something
bit of glaze.
good.
A little glaze.
Yeah.
There we go. Give it up for Ted, everybody. You can find Boba Tea and Mochi Dough in Dinkytown. I love it. I can't wait to try it. We're going to take a break. When we come back, my top secret mission this weekend's revealed, plus we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag. Back after this. Woo! I'm going to try those. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, I teased this a little bit on Friday's show, but I got a chance to do something fun. I got a chance to do... Thank you, audience. I got a chance to do something, let's just call it also very unusual at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Thank you. You're my people. Anyway, I did this on Friday night. So what did I do? Why couldn't I tell you? Well, I was the special surprise celebrity in the Masked Singer National Tour stop here in Minneapolis. So before I show you this, my costume was, and now my boss Mim is calling me this. I don't know how I feel about this. There I am. No, that's just general video of the show. But my character was a giant boombox, and my name was Boom Boom Box. So now I have friends, and the boss is calling me Boom Boom, Boom Boom. Don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, the show's host was singer Natasha Bedingfield, and she was delightful. More on that in a minute. I know you're wondering what I sang. I sang, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." Now, this is where it gets even funnier. I would love to show you video of that, but poor Addie, who is my girl and she does social media for us, even though it was our show, they wouldn't let her record it. So we weren't allowed. Addie's like, I work for the Jason Show. I know, and we're the same network. And they're like, nope. I won't tell you what Addie did next. But anyway, that's why I love Addie. So I sang "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," and at the very end was the big reveal, because I gave some clues just like the show, kind of in the middle of the concert. And then at the very end, the audience got to scream who they thought it was. And then here we go. This is my big reveal.
Take it up!
Jason, that was a fantastic performance, truly. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Well, I got to meet you. I got to sing as a giant furry box. And my best friend Lisa got a lap dance from a robot. This is a pocket full of sunshine tonight. It was. I got a pocket full of sunshine. Yeah, so I'll explain about my friend Lisa, but that's obviously Natasha right there. She could not have been lovelier. And she has, you forget how good of a singer Natasha is. She was, because it really was kind of a Natasha Bedingfield concert mixed with like incredible dancing by the characters. There's not like a game like on the show. It's more performance. So much so that a taco and a microphone gets married at the end. Don't ask. Don't ask. I just don't ask. Don't ask. It was weird. The taco had a tomato for its head. Anyway, okay, now, so this is my favorite part. And this is credit to Addie. Addie captured this. Even though she's one of my besties, I talk about her on the show all the time, Lisa Lacourcier. I had no idea that Lisa has a deathly fear of mascots. So they pulled Lisa on stage. This is Lisa's reaction. Just watch. Here comes the robot, and so not only is Lisa is now getting a lap dance from the robot, and then the chupacabra on the floor is doing something. And they showed me this after. Like, luckily I could not see anything backstage. We got done and we went over to, I love local businesses. I love supporting. To celebrate Addie's fiance Steve, myself, Colin, and Lisa, we went over to this great bar, and you need to support them, called the Tipsy Turtle. I love that. I love that name. The Tipsy Turtle is so great. We walk in and the owners about peed that they're so excited to see us. Anyway, they could not have been nicer. We might have been there for about 4 hours, but I don't know who's counting. But then they showed me that video of Lisa, and I about died laughing because I had no idea that she was that afraid of it. But she was such a good sport. I love you, Lise. Other people would have handled it a lot differently, but she handled it with grace. But the crew was great. Thanks to everybody on the tour. It's going all around the country. It's a 50-city tour. So if you see it and you love the show, get tickets. I think they're ending in Vegas. So thanks for letting me be a part of it. And everyone in the audience, you guys were so nice to me, and I greatly appreciate it. There we go. You can see more pictures on my social media. Just search for Jason Matheson. We're opening up the Jason Show mailbag when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. I should have known Kendall is from Red Wing. Red Wing is near Treasure Island. You know the Tipsy Turtle.
Been to the Tipsy Turtle a couple times.
Go support it because they said, when it's busy for concerts, they're busy, but people don't, when it can be really slow. So go. It's a great family that owns it. Love you guys. Hey, it's Monday, and every Monday we read your comments, questioning, and critiques of the show. It's time to open, critiques, putting it mildly. It's time to open up the Jason Show mailbag. Here we go, Leah. We're rolling. Okay. So Leah is up first. Hi, Leah. And she says, I just recently started watching your show. I love it. Thank you, Leah. I love how your show is a respite from all the doom and gloom, and it just makes me happy. And I'm pretty certain I've fallen completely in love with you and Kendall. Yeah. Aww. This is the best. Today I'll be making Stephanie's rhubarb custard dessert. Carry on, good people. You have created a wonderful thing. Oh.
That's nice.
How nice is that? I love when people write in and they love the whole crew and the whole family. That's why it's not just me. That's why Ted and Jeff and Addie and Kendall and even Director Leo when he says his 17 words a year. You know what I mean? And Eric and Rob. Anyway, next is Rick. He asked me what theater to go to see Top Gun Maverick. I recommended the Alamo Drafthouse. Well, Rick replied, thank you, Jason. I absolutely loved your review of Top Gun. I've watched your show for the last 5 years, and my wife and I watch everything you recommend. Thank you for this recommendation of the Alamo. Yeah, the reason I love the Alamo is, like a lot of you watching, I hate it. I think it's so rude when people talk during a movie. Movies are really expensive, and it's especially if you're getting babysitters, and to have some moron behind you ruin it, I think it's just so unnecessary. And Alamo will straight out kick you out. They have they do not tolerate talkers. They will remove you, and I love that.
Is it true too? Are they the ones that you just put a ticket order of food or drinks that you want, and they come to you?
Yes, you get a pencil, and that's how you tattle on people too. You secretly tattle on people. Yeah, so there are no fights. You write down okay, Becky behind me is really loud. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I love that. So passive aggressive. Chris sent us a message about another recommendation, this one on TV. She says, thank you for recommending Showtimes. I love that for you. I signed up for Showtime just to watch this show, and you are right, it is fantastic. Yeah, this is the show that is all about the fake home shopping network, and it just gets funnier and better and better. You don't have Showtime, do you?
I don't. This is the SNL cast, right? Or a lot of them.
Molly Shannon, Vanessa Bayer,
Okay.
Jennifer Lewis, who is a revelation. And then that show, my friend Dawn McClain on the radio, hi Dawn, she said, oh, if you love that, you have to get into a YouTube vortex and watch Mike Rowe. He was a QVC host for years and kept getting fired.
Like the dirty Mike, like Dirty Jobs Mike?
It's my new obsession. Mike Rowe on QVC is the funniest thing I've seen in months.
Okay.
He tries to sell Precious Moments dolls, and audience,
like for real?
You will die laughing. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole, maybe we'll show one tomorrow. We'll pull one up as the best thing ever. Finally, during the Before the Show on Friday, I asked you to let us know what was the #1 thing that you find attractive in someone. Because we said there's always something. It doesn't have to be pervy, but like eyes or like maybe legs. And I said a chest. I like, anyway. What was yours?
I like backs. And noses.
Noses.
Yeah.
Well, y'all had some great responses. Melissa says, nice teeth and a smile with dimples.
Aww.
That's a good one. Price Ann says, I think a wink from a man is really sexy. That's right. Carmen said, yeah, there we go. Carmen said, there's something so cute about a shy man. Okay. And Sandra says, if they kiss and have a flavor that is sweet. She says, I've kissed gentlemen that taste like raspberries and bananas. And I've kissed others that taste, well, not very good. Okay, Sandra, best email. Finally, Ann says, movement, how people move their arms during work.
What?
Huh.
Can I tell you my goofy one?
Go ahead, it's your show too.
Cauliflower ear. So do you know any wrestlers?
Yeah.
They get the weird ears.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It means they wrestled.
They wrestling, yeah.
I don't know. It's cool.
I like it.
Whatever,
they wrestle.
Ted.
I like it. Anyway, you can stay connected with our show on social media. There's our addresses, Jason Show TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget our personal accounts is too, Kendall Mark and Jason Matheson. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. I like noses are my other big thing, like you. I like
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back. It's time for the world's shortest segment. She's only 52, but J-Lo earns a Lifetime Achievement Award. J-Lo accepted the Generation Award at the MTV Movie and TV Awards last night. She thanked her supporters, including those who discredited her over the years. I love that, kind of crediting your haters for giving you motivation. Lopez also gave a shout out to her kids, manager, and fiance, The Ben. We're going to take a break. What's in the surprise goodbye? You'll find out when we come back after this. Fun. Welcome back, my friends. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until right now. Today, bah humbug at the ballpark. During last week's Cubs game at Wrigley, fans created a giant pyramid of empty beer cups, but the fun was short-lived because an usher walked up and knocked it down. Fans booed and gave him the thumbs down.
What a party pooper!
Look at their face. Oh, everyone. But again, okay, maybe that goes back to the Disney, maybe they have a rule or something. I don't know.
He could have at least knocked it down in a cool way.
Or just said to them, maybe the better thing to do is, why am I being so diplomatic today? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm being really diplomatic.
I didn't appreciate that man. And I mean, all that work and to just go boom and then walk away.
He could, if it was obstructing someone's view.
He could have karate chopped it.
But he could have just asked, like, hey guys, can you just.
I'm just saying, it would have been way
That would have been way better, Kendall. That would have been way, way better. But no, he could have just asked the people, can you take this down, please?
Can you please remove your 77 cups?
Yes, please. Tomorrow on the show, Stephanie Hansen is back, and she's making sangria. That's right, Stephanie Hansen's way. Oh, yeah. I know, and if Stephanie's making sangria, you know it's going to be good.
It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be real, Real good. Thanks to this audience for coming out today. And again, thanks to all of you. If you want tickets, it's very easy. Just go to the Jason Show Facebook page and click on the ticket tab. That's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Come on, Kendall. Come to the Tipsy Turtle.